Hello, everyone. Greetings. Happy Tuesday. Peachy, my goodness. Just in time for the intro. I owe you a massive cheers up for that. 7 months. Oop, trying not to spill hot coffee over here. Cheers. Thank you so much for that. 7 months. My goodness. Also, how the time flies. Spooky Deer, congrats on being first right before I start my drive to work. Nice. We'll drive safe, please. Please drive safe. And Octi, 18 months. Oh my gosh. Octi, it's so good to see you again. Cheers. I love that the emotes animate on the on the graphic. That's pretty awesome. It's great to see you again, Octi. I've missed you. I hope that things have been well. It looks like they have been from the lovely pictures you've been sharing. I don't have to drive to work this week, which means I am here until I take my car to the dealership. Oh, hopefully it's an okay visit to the dealership. Routine maintenance, I hope. Morning to you, Coleman and Jersey. Ciao to you, Jersey. Koro, good morning. Morning, friends. How are you doing today, Koro? There's our infamous guild leader and Octi piece with the 18 months, right? Had to take off that no audio badge. That's the first time I've ever seen that. And Mrs. Magoots is in the chat too. What? How did we get so lucky today? 27 months. Cheers, hon. Cheers. Mrs. Magoots. Hype train, yes. Wearing a peachy top to celebrate those peachy stars. Of course. Of course. Actually, it does look a little more peachy on stream. Maybe it's the bright lights. Is my light look a little brighter than usual? Maybe a touch. There we go. Koro? Koro, you don't have to toss your 200 gold coins up here. My goodness. Thank you so much. Cheers. You're so kind, Koro. You're so dang kind. Is that a pre-approved use of Peachy? That's a good question, Jersey. The windshield wiper hose has rubbed through, which means my fluid washes the engine inside instead of my windshield. That is, yeah, usually you want to use, engine wash for that. Not, windshield wash. Silly car. Getting confused and such. Well, hopefully that sounds like it should be an easy fix for them. So. Yeah, Peachy, I'd never seen that no audio badge. What color is that top, really? It's not black. That's true. It's not a black top. Who is this? This isn't Lutz. It's me, I promise. Oh yeah, and blinker fluid, definitely a good idea to refill that, get that topped off. Yeah, hopefully the dealership turns out okay. I'm trying to think, the last time we took a car to the dealership, Mrs. Magoots had a recall on her vehicle, and so we took it to a nearby Volkswagen dealership for the recall purpose. I had to take, was it my Volvo or her old car was a Saab. I think I had to take that one to a dealership for a recall at some point too. But we don't have new cars. Like her car is the newest car we own and it's from 2010. So recalls are pretty much the only reason. Recalls are pretty much the only reason we go to dealerships. Woodsy, honk like a car. So many people in my area seem to be out. Oh shoot, same. What is blinker fluid? Well, is that like a North American joke or like where does that joke start from? Because Octi is familiar, so it's not just an American thing. Freaking right. When I hear the brand Volkswagen, I think of a bug. Does Mrs. Magoots drive a bug? She does not. She does not. Hers is a CC. So it's a sedan sporty-ish sedan. But Octi drives a Bug. I think I knew that, actually. Wait, you saying you drive a Bug, right? I'm pretty sure I knew that. I'm pretty sure we've talked about that before. Peachy is fair, but I think Target called it apricot. Ah, okay. It was apricot, was it? I just called it orange. My orange shirt. I'm wearing an orange shirt and purplish lavenderish shorts. I always wanted to, but now I think I'm too old. I don't know about Miss Magoots, but boy, wouldn't that be fun? It would. It's red. I call her Lady. Nice. Nice. Could totally see Target calling that shirt apricot. Did Lutz pick out that shirt from Target himself, or did you get it for him? I think that's a great question, actually, because I think I picked out some shirts, but she was the one who gave me the shirt. We did not go into Target to buy shirts. We actually went in there to buy shorts, and I was pretty disappointed with their collection of shorts, mainly athletic shorts. And Mrs. Magoots is like, well, these shirts are really cheap. We should look at these. And I thought I could use some more casual shirts. So yeah, it was a team effort. That's a good way of putting it. One of my best friends, he did not have a car. He's not had a car for most of his life. He's had cars, but never had like a reliable one of his own. So one of his family members actually had this Bug, this VW Bug. It was honestly super nice. It was like brand new, but for whatever reason she couldn't drive it, or maybe she just wasn't driving. Oh, that's what it was. His family member was pretty well off, and so it was her summer car, and this was like during the fall and winter. And she said, it'd be nice to have somebody drive it so it's not just sitting around for months. And so she gave it to my friend to use for the use while we were going to junior college. And it was funny because it was like a light green Bug. He called it Daisy because the rims were daisy, like daisy flowers on all the rims. It was very, very girly, but it was honestly such a nice car. We were like, I don't care. Who freaking cares? It's got flowers all over it. We don't care. So, does Lutz enjoy Target trips, Mrs. Magoots? I feel like men are often dragged to go to Target with their ladies. It's indifferent. I'm indifferent most of the time. I do love the board game section. Just for a, I don't know what you want to call it, like a super center. They have a really great selection of games. So why would anyone not want to go to Target? Only crazy people dislike Target. Is that right? Your car is now 24 years old. I've not driven it since Christmas. Really? What kind of car do you have, Jersey? And yes, purplish / lavenderish is what I would say. I want to get her car lashes and black spots. That's what it was. Did it have car lashes or no? I'm trying to remember. I've seen those before, but I can't remember if this one did or not. It was very, very flowered out. It was it was just funny. But even if Josh, like, so he wasn't like, even if that was like totally against his style, he's not picky enough to like look a gift horse car in the mouth. You know what I mean? Like he was going to drive it. He's like, I just need a way to drive. So. So many US car words are totally different from the UK. Oh, I bet. A man after my own heart, of course, Coleman, of course. I wish we could play more board games. Like I said before, Mrs. Magoots likes playing board games, but she doesn't like really complicated ones. I've never played a really complicated board game. I would love to play one with you sometime, Coleman. Just a really complicated one where you got to teach me for 30 minutes how to play this game. I feel like my husband is the same way. He doesn't mind going, but it's not his first choice of stores. I don't know. Charles, how you doing today? Happy second Tuesday. A subcompact. I don't know how to pronounce that. I've seen that brand of a car, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just not going to say it. But a 206. That's awesome. A sub compact. I also think it'd be pretty cool to drive like a really tiny car. Like some people have Mini Coopers and they think those are tiny cars, but those aren't that tiny. I don't know. They're not that tiny. I mean, they're definitely small. Love doing target runs to you, Spooky. Well, we love you, Spooky. Well, gosh. I don't know why I was thinking of that in like a goofy voice. Gosh. You got a lot of games like that. I've got a complicated one. It's a Hocus Pocus board game. Even reading the instructions make me frustrated. Really? A Hocus Pocus game would be tough? I think I know which one you're talking about, though. Maybe I've seen that at Target, actually. I don't know, maybe not, but more never made to work in one piece. Just got to get settled at my desk and I'll be more active. That was a relatively quick drive. What would you consider a really complicated game, Lutz? Anything more complicated than Risk. Risk is like the most complicated game I've ever played. So yeah. You're in the office day? I thought you were work from home. First and second Tuesdays are in office days for me. Mine is smaller than a new model Mini. I bet. Yeah, I bet. It looks like the spell book, and yeah, I can't even understand the instructions. Are they written in like witchy runes or something? Runes? Mr. Peachy tried to read the instructions and couldn't even figure it out. Huh, so you guys have not actually played it? I guess I only have really complicated games then. I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people do. We do have a couple pretty good ones that we got. We've only played once or twice that we got pretty recently. Gosh, what was that like? What's that panda game? That was pretty good. I'm pretty sure that was a. Oh, that was not a Target game though. That was from the board game store. But I don't remember what that one was called. We played a card game called Bad Choices this weekend. It's hilarious. Is it similar? Takanoko. I think that is it. I think that is it, Jersey. Yes. Yes, I think you're both correct. I was wondering if Mrs. Magoots was gonna say it or if she'd recognize it too. Harley wants to play it so bad, so we stick to easier ones like Guess Who and Sorry. Yeah, fair enough. Twilight Imperium, though, is the most complicated one. Jeez, Lutz, it's Takanoko. Don't you know anything? I don't. I really don't. Just call me Lutz Snow. Lutz Jon Snow. John Lutz Snow. Because I know nothing. Speaking of, has anybody been watching House of the Dragon? I would like to get Mrs. Magoots to watch it, but I don't think she wants to do it. But I told her, like, it's not like Game of Thrones, you know, you can, you know, it's starting over. Like we're from the beginning. There's not that much of a commitment yet. Mr. Peach played Twilight Imperium a couple weeks ago. How was it? Lucky. Jonathan Lutz Magoots Spanky Snow. Always throw the Spanky in there, of course. You love Takanoko. It was a good game. I think we've only played it once. But that was good. And then we have Jaipur, which we got from the from the board game store. And did we get a third one, or was it just those two? I feel like we got 3 games. They have like this rewards program, and he gave us a bunch of stamps for it. I don't know if we told him it was our first time there or what, but I gotta force my friends to play it with me soon. So have you ever played it before? Cards have questions on them, and their object is to ask the question on the card to someone who will say yes. Winner gets rid of their cards first. Oh, okay. So is it like a never have I ever type? It's because that's kind of what it sounds like based on the name and what you explained. So you have to say, have you ever done this before? And they have to say, and people have to, I guess you have to trust people being honest or something, but. T-Piece, you said Mr. Peach, and I think you meant Mr. Peace. And I was going to say, is my husband playing complicated board games with you? Is this code for something? Oh, that's pretty funny. Is this code for something? I thought also maybe I might have read it wrong, but played it twice, but it's hard to get people together for it since it takes so long. How long of a session does it take to make it through that? House of the Dragon looks up. A prequel to Game of Thrones sounds horrible. Wait, sounds horrible? I did meet Mr. Peace. I'm freshly awake. My brain isn't booted all the way up. Time for some morning tea. About 8 hours? No way. Really? That made me poo my pants. Well, the funny part would be, too, that Octi would have met Mr. Peach, and he would have introduced himself as, "Hi, I'm Mr. Peach." That would have been even better, I think. But one question was, have you ever slept with the ex of your friend? Our host married the ex-wife of one of his friends. They worked together and actually had an affair. Oh my gosh. Charles, that is, yeah, that question was good for lots of laughs and a little embarrassment. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's brutal that So what happens? Okay, so what happens if so you got your cards and you ask somebody a question, the answer is no. Do you just try that card on somebody else, or do you get to discard it, or how does that work? Like discard, draw another card? Yeah, that's so obviously a well-known affair amongst your friend group. Brutal. Civilization, the original board game, used to take us 2 full days to play it. Wow. I mean, I guess Risk can take a long time. I mean, Monopoly, there are plenty of games that take a long time, but is that a game that's easy to set down and come back to? I would imagine not, but maybe it is. Because like Monopoly is very easy to just, okay, it was your turn. We'll come back tomorrow. You know, that's real easy. And even Risk is pretty easy to leave and come back. So you discard and draw another. Gotcha. Okay. Mr. Peace had a Twitch name and shows up on community days, but it's easiest for the guild to if I just call him Mr. Peace. Yeah, for sure. Howdy from Texas. Howdy to you, Book Punk. Hello, hello. You think he hates that you call him Mr. Peachy on the internet? Yeah. Really? Does he know? The previous editions of Twilight Imperium used to take longer than 8 hours. They've streamlined it a lot. Wow. Bookpunk, hope you had a good weekend. Exactly, Octi. And Mr. Peachy's PSN name is Ang Bulldog 56 or something along those lines. So his friends call him Bully. So they call me Mrs. Bully, and of course our baby Bully's nice. Well, I don't know if Octi's, well, because she said Mr. Peach had a Twitch name. So, but I didn't know if that's changed now. But we used to play at my friend Jamie's and just left the game set up on the big table in their library. Yeah, that'd be cool. So, but hopefully it's easy enough to come back to. Civilization, the original board game, which I've also never played. I'm trying to think of what games. There were a few games that were on my I had my eye on, but I never actually. I've lost track of them since. We have not purchased any, been in the market for any board games in a while. But he's got one, the brain thing I mentioned before. Haven't? No, you're good. You're good. Bad Choices card game has the same cringeworthiness as Cards Against Humanity, but it's also the same sort of laughs. Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like it. What was... Okay, so obviously that question was like... That one probably, like, silenced the room, but... what were some of the, like... What was a good example of another card question? Like, do you remember your best card that you got somebody to say yes on? Unless it was that one, it might have been, but. Speaking of baby bullies, they have their first day of school today, which is why I'm on so early. Oh, do they? What grades are we in now? Jeremy Germ with hard G's, yeah. Let me tell you how little I want to be Mrs. Germ. Yeah, that's funny. Please do tell me, actually. I'm curious. That's not cool, Octi. Yeah, I'm trying to think of... Let's see. I think Mrs. Magoots has always been pretty agreeable. Because, you know, pre-Lutz Magoots, you guys, most of you all know by now, it was part-time gamer guy. So she was Mrs. PTGG, which is I thought was funny. Because she was Mrs. Part-time Gamer Guy. you know, that one made me giggle every now and then, but she's been pretty go with the flow in terms of the Mrs. names. So Harley's in first grade and Gwen started preschool again. She's in the same building as Harley though, so it makes the day a little easier. That is good. Yeah, just get to drive up to the school 3 times a day except on Fridays. Oh, 3 times a day because they have different release times. Is that it? PTGG gal. PTG gal. That would have been a good one. I think I definitely didn't want her to be like part-time gamer girl or something. And Mrs. PTGG was a lot easier, shorter to type out at least. My parents were lucky enough for the boys and girls Catholic schools being next to each other. Oh, there you go. Boys and girls Catholic schools. I'm trying to think. Do we? I feel like the only like, I guess, I don't know that we, I'm trying to think. The only Catholic school that I grew up nearby was co-ed. Both start at 8 a.m., but Gwen is out at 11. Harley's out at 3. Yeah, that makes sense. So right before lunch, basically. Here's one I asked the host wife, who is my wife's best friend from junior high. Have you ever had sex while in the same room as someone else? I knew the answer was yes because my wife and I shared a hotel room with her and her ex when we were woken up by a squeaking bed. Oh, no. You have to, I'm sure Charles Askin already knowing the truth, right? Very scandalous. We have an interesting group of friends. So do you read the card like this? Have you? Sinners. Oh gosh. Well. Charles was ready to drop facts if you try lying, right? Oh gosh. You said no, I can see Charles pulling the Phoenix right. I object. Being like, the date was the date was October 2nd, 2016. We were in a Holiday Inn. Or objection, whatever lawyers say. That's rather funny though, I have to say. That's rather funny. Holiday Inn. I don't know. It was the first thing that came to mind. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Yeah. Friends, how was the long weekend? Anybody? I know Coleman played some tennis. Spooky, how was camping? I don't know if you're in a position where you can answer that or not. It was camping, right? Or some sort of outdoorsiness. Charles had a interesting board or card game session. What else did everybody do for their holiday weekend? I told you guys about the Spamapalooza I went to. I'm going to share some pictures on the old Discord, but it turned out well. I made my Spambalaya, and it was well received. I had several people tell me it was very good, and there was one guy who I'd never met. I met him, and he's like, man, I love this stuff. He ended up taking home a big plate of it, and he had like 3 helpings of it at the cookout. So that was like, man, that's great. I'm glad somebody liked it so much, because I was afraid that we were gonna end up with a giant crock pot of jambalaya, or spambalaya. So that's what's on this timestamped audio recording. Then what is on this? Yeah. Oh, you were gonna say that? Wife laughed too and looked at her friend, like, just try to say, yeah, I dare ya. Yeah. Finally set up at my desk. Coffee is secured. You love Spam, Spooky? I'm a fan of Spam as well. Went to my grandma's for dinner on Sunday, and she's not doing well mentally. So about an hour and a half after getting there, we had to run out because she got violent. Really? Dang, I'm sorry to hear that, Peachy. That was my weekend. Spammy deer. Oh gosh. Hope you all gave your labor for free to your employer yesterday. I gave 0 labor to my employer yesterday. Yeah, and I don't know how much labor I'm going to be giving my employer today. We're supposed to be launching this product that I was working on, and you guys probably caught that in the Discord. Today is product launch day, and it's been something I've been working really hard on for the last several weeks. But it doesn't launch until like midnight tonight, so I get to stay up late to help with that launch. But I don't know what that means as far as like I definitely get to start my workday a little later tomorrow. So if we wanted to skip stand up and play some more games, we can do that. But I don't know what my work day is going to look like today. I'm not really sure yet. So we had lots of pool and boat time. Got a nice tan going. Nice. There you go. Yeah, that does suck. Not the tan part, the earlier. Today is autumn vaccine booster day. Is it really? Which vaccines we looking at? I just give everyone bummer vibes. Sorry, you're okay. You're all right. Don't act like NASA and keep delaying the launch until October, Lutz. Wait, oh, you're talking about the new product? Yeah, it's happening today, as far as I know, or tonight. There's not really. I mean, we've looked at it. There's nothing that would impede the launch. You know, QA's been getting worked on in QA for a while, and it's a pretty high profile project. Like so obviously my boss is involved. My boss's boss is involved. My boss's 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 boss is involved. So it goes pretty much all the way up to the C-level employees. Like it's kind of a big deal. So Midnight Town is a good choice because any bad publicity would be buried by the new iPhone. We usually do that because the vast majority of our users are during the daytime. So glamping was awesome this weekend. We had some good friends decide to drive out to us last minute and join us for camping. It was great to have quality friend time. That for sure. That sounds awesome. So when you say glamping, are we talking like camper? Are we talking cabins? What kind of how do we put the G in the GL in camping? What's it like to have friends, Spooky? Please tell us. Moderna base plus Omicron vaccine, dose 6. Holy crap. Yeah, dose 6, I'm only at 3. I've also only taken 3 total doses. And I gotta say, I am hoping I don't need another dose because the last one completely kicked my butt. I felt awful. There's a big canvas tent on a wooden platform. Okay, interesting. Universal healthcare for you, Peachy. Yeah, well, it also seems like that's probably a little different than just universal healthcare. Because ours also come for free. Nobody's paying for their doses. But I think the supply is a little short right now. Or at least it's not been rolled out to everybody. So. You want the Omicron version of the vax? Honestly, I will take it again. I will just complain. I will take another vaccine dose. I think it works because I don't know how many of you knew, but Mrs. Magoots actually did have COVID recently, and we did not quarantine away from each other. I kept my distance from her during the day, but like we still share a room. We still like relax at the end of the day watching shows. I never got it. I tested negative 5 times. So I do feel like the vaccine had a lot to do with that. Maybe most of what to do with that, you know. But they said that the harsher your reaction to the vaccine, the more active your nervous system is against it, or not nervous system, your immune system is to it. And I absolutely got leveled with the first booster. I was on the couch for a solid 18 hours, just like not knowing what time it was, who I am, you know, like it was bad. It was a football day and football was on TV. I could not tell you, I'm a big football fan. I could not tell you what happened that day. I don't know. All I know is that I was on the couch and I felt horrendous. So haven't had any take me out yet. I got my booster at Walmart, so my expectations weren't super high. Federal government is talking about no longer covering COVID stuff. Very cool now. Oh, that is very awesome. Yeah, thanks for the good news, Spooky. If they wipe out my loins, if they wipe out my loins, are we talking about loans or loins here? I don't care about anything else. With the blue light special vaccine. Not true, but still. Cora. Yeah. Loans, but loins too, I guess. I mean, you know, I guess. Our government is still handing out boxes of 30 rapid tests and recommend testing twice a week. Now that is definitely a nice bonus of universal healthcare, because we get 8, but it's not universal. It's through our health insurance, and it's not the easiest thing ever. I actually need to order some. I was wondering about the loins comment too. Having no, well, I mean, with Coro, there's a lot of no context going around, but having some context behind that, I figured it was about loans, not loins. Oh, please question my degeneracy. Don't just accept it. My loins need a good wife. Oh gosh. Get over here, Mr. President. These loins won't. Never mind. Oh goodness. Hey, comma. Heard no more free tests. Not heard about anything else though. Yeah, no more free tests. So those come from, yeah, right now. I mean, at least the rapid tests at home. I think those are already not free anymore, right? Once you run out, I mean, in which there aren't, you don't get that many to run out of. Then they have to go through your health insurance, I believe. Oh, loans. I wonder how a vax would wipe out your loins. Yeah, I was thinking like, is this some sort of like steroid or something? Are we talking like some anabolic agents? No, it turns out it was loans. Yeah. We just go online, put in our healthcare number, and it gets delivered by post. Yeah, so we can do something similar, but only for a lot smaller amount. It's not a one per day kind of thing, unfortunately. You've got it made in the shade, Jersey. Pray for my loins, y'all. OMG. I will. I will. T's and P's. Well, friends, aside from wiping loins, it's good to know everybody had a mostly good weekend. I'm thinking of your loins all day. Gosh. But I did want to at least mention what I talked about in the Discord announcement. I don't know how many of you have read it or not yet, but there's a chance that some of the on-stream content will change. And so that's kind of why I made the announcement as is. But also just to say, I could use some honest feedback from you all. Okay. After much thought, I've decided that I want to start prioritizing some of the content that I'm putting on YouTube. And that means that like a lot of the stuff I'm doing off stream, I'm going to try to focus on that, like making things for YouTube. Now that said, it does make my job significantly easier if that content that I'm creating, or, you know, I guess it would be kind of remixing, comes from the stream, right? Like if I stream something that I would like to go then put on YouTube, that makes things a lot easier. Now I'm willing to put in a little extra time doing something that's totally unique, something that's not captured on stream, and putting that, making that for YouTube. I'm interested in doing that as well, and I think that I'm going to try some of that stuff out too. But that's something I'm looking into heavily, and so I would seriously, honestly appreciate your honest feedback on that. You can DM me if you prefer, and just be like, hey, Lutz, that ain't it, Chief, right? You could tell me like that wasn't very entertaining. That's not like, I didn't enjoy the stream as much as I normally do. Or you could be honest and say like, you know, hopefully it's honest, and be like, hey, that was really cool. Maybe you could look into this as well. Like, I don't know. That's why I shared that info out there. But also too, if anybody feels so encouraged to support the YouTube channel by just liking the videos, commenting on them, watching them through to completion, sharing them, that sort of stuff goes a long way as well. So clip, I'm sure there was something. I'm thinking of your loins all day, Cora. Thank you, that means a lot. That's why I pay my 8% tax for, Mr. Goots. 8%, is that what does 8% come from? Is that a local tax, like a locality, or is that is that federal? Because our federal taxes are much higher than 8%. Plan streams. Can I just say I love we went from talking about loins having a heart-to-heart with Lutz. Would you expect anything less, Peachy? It's the way Twitch works, exactly. Literally, I was like, this is so tender. Wait, that could go for both, couldn't it, Koro? You get me. It's on, yeah, exclamation YT, I believe. And I don't know if it's the updated, prettier link or if it's the old one. But yeah, exclamation YT should be able to get the link up there too. So, like your loins, Koro. Yeah, that's the older, uglier channel. So, appreciate that though, Spooky. Seriously. I was like, oof. Hug Peachy in her loins. Oh gosh. Old ugly Link. Boo. So ugly. Poor Link. It's an ugly duckling. It'll flourish into the C/Loots Magoots one. Got to use this VIP badge for something good every now and then, and now and again. I think that those ones can be used. Well, I guess you linking the video link itself. That is in fact, yeah, you being a higher than a regular rank. But don't get enough loots in the morning, so I subscribe to his YouTube channel. Stop it, Koro. Stop being so gosh darn sweet. I can get 24 hours of guild fun. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I wanted to say is if you feel so inclined to help the YouTube kind of grow, I appreciate the heck out of that. But also, I think one of the most valuable things I could use too is like just knowing if what I'm putting on there is actually good, if it's actually entertaining, if it's actually interesting, if it's actually something that you might watch. You know what I mean? I have some channels that I'm kind of doing some research on. Research feels kind of weird. I'm watching their videos. It feels weird to call that research, but I'm watching. There's some channels out there that I'm watching their videos and just trying to gather some info, and try to answer some questions like, do I find this interesting? Would other people find this interesting? Why do I find it interesting? And can I do something like this? So yeah. Up to 492 subs on YouTube now. Thanks so much, Peachy. I've been liking seeing you bump out more YouTube stuff. Very motivating for me to get my butt in gear again. For sure, dude. Do it up. We only have one level of island-wide tax. Even we don't split tax down to a parish level. That would be silly. That would be. Most of us are here because we find you entertaining. We don't owe you our time, not in a mean way, but we are here. No. That's I know exactly what you mean, and I super appreciate it. Seriously. That's a good sign to me that you're putting out fun stuff. And I've thought about it too. Like, do I put out different stuff on YouTube? You know, like stream stuff it's a little bit different, right? I mean, like on YouTube, you don't have the interactivity, as we all know. It's the same thing with like TikTok. It's another thing I've actually been thinking a lot about. This is the most serious I've ever been thinking about, like creating a TikTok account. Is like, do I think that TikTok could help the guild grow? And the answer is I don't know. I don't know, because my interest is not necessarily in making TikToks. But like if I could have TikTok somehow help the YouTube channel grow, you know, then that would be worth it. To me, I don't see like I've already kind of ruled out making TikToks in the hope that those people then come over to my Twitch, because I don't think that I just don't see how people who are used to watching 30-second videos are gonna then come and hang out and watch, you know, a 2-hour-long stream. I just don't. I don't see that happening. But I do see a lot of power in TikTok, you know, helping to grow the guild in other ways. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking about too. So some of us are here because we're dedicated haters. I have to hate watch this. Have you ever watched Doug? I've not. Doug, is that a creator? You have TikTok and you freaking hate it? Wait, why do you hate it? Just like being with everyone. Don't have friends away from the computer, and you guys are so freaking awesome and actually enjoy talking to me, which says a lot. Well, Peachy, if/when, and I'm gonna say when, because I do feel like it could happen at some point. We have a get together. You're hecka invited, all right? You're a delight. I agree. I have TikTok and waste a lot of time on it. I don't post any of my own. I gotcha. Yeah, you shared like the Henry Cavill thing with me on TikTok. I remember that. We only have income taxes we were made to implement by some naughty people in 1940. Oh, Peachy, we love you. Agreed. It's all about building the funnel and trying to figure out where your end result is, for sure. I actually followed 2 people on Twitch recently because of TikTok. Have you really? Doug is a creator who turns his VODs into YouTube videos. I love his editing and makes it not clunky. May help you come up with some ideas. Yeah, let me add him to the list for sure. Super appreciate that. I've got a list. It's at, I think it's here. I think it's just a drive list. Yeah, it's a little doc I started in Google Drive. Okay, so Doug. He's on YouTube, you said? YouTube. Doug. I'll just search for him. Doug. Oh, perfect. Okay. He's a bell pepper. He's a bell pepper. Oh, that's interesting. His channel name is Glutus. I'm gonna add him to the list. I'm gonna watch a video of his today. That is gonna be on my list of things to do. For all the streamer TikToks I follow, I've only ever gone to 2 of their channels and stayed a regular viewer. Really? So what is it about it? What is it about it? So you followed how many you follow? So would we say like maybe, is there any chance you follow like 200 with like 1%? And if so, what was it about those people that like, I don't know. So they're doing something right for me. Fair enough. Okay. I'd happily drive to hang out with you. So here's an idea that Coleman actually made me think of. Gen Con. Like I can't just like, I know Spooky's going to TwitchCon and I'm super freaking jealous, but I hope you have a heck of a good time, Spooky. I wish I could go to TwitchCon, but that one would take probably at least a year of planning for me to be able to make work. But Gen Con, I can go to any year because it's close enough for me. I can do it. And actually like, it's kind of weird to say, but it's one of those things where if I told my boss, hey, I'm going to Gen Con, he'd be like, okay, cool, see ya. And like, I could just go to it and not really have to worry about my work. Because it's like really well, like, I don't know if respected is the right word, but it's just really, I don't know, people, it's just kind of a thing. It's just a known thing. Like, yeah, okay, you're going to Gen Con, cool, all right. So yeah, that's something I could go to pretty much any year. So we could look at potentially, if people wanted to come to Gen Con, I could commit to that like today. I could. One of them I followed because he seems to have a really great method for pulling moments from stream into good short form stories. The other guy just posted consistent things that were native to TikTok, not pulling from streams. I liked his personality. Okay, nice. Would you mind like DMing me those guys? Just out of curiosity. But that would be V cool. Doug has a massive following. His GTA videos are my favorite. They're hysterical. Oh, GTA can be so freaking funny if done right. Recently followed a girl on Twitch, a VTuber, which kind of freaked me out just because of her voice. Oh, I get that though. I get that. There's a guy I like who actually Kirk introduced me to. Here, I'll put his name in chat. Not because I'm afraid to say it, but it's called Damn It to Hell. That guy's voice is so nice. Like, he also has really great taste in music, but he streams in like the evening, so I don't get to watch too often. But he has just such a like crisp voice. I don't know what it is. I just really, I like it a lot. So I get that. He's not a VTuber though. He uses actual face cam, but. There's an Escape from Tarkov player and I'm in love with her voice. Oh my. I know how that goes though, for sure. The first TikTok I followed on Twitch, Polygon Gamer. I've heard of Polygon. Yes, we rated him. That's right. Followed because he posted The Sims content, thought it was hilarious. The second TikTok I followed was strictly because of her voice. Nice. Hey, Slothy. Hello. How you doing, Slothy? How was your holiday weekend? Did you get to do anything fun? He does programming too, so he'll like mod the game himself and do ridiculous challenges. It's very silly. He also lets his chat play games by inputting certain things in chat to cause things to happen in game. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I would also love to do like a Twitch chat integration, integrated game. There's actually one that I've been reached out to by the devs. I think it's just a mass email they sent. I don't know where they got people's emails from, but it's a scary game. I could maybe think about doing it next month sometime. Gosh, what is it called? It has Twitch chat integration too, but it'd be really cool to see what kind of nonsense you guys put me into. I'll tell my friend I would sub to this VTuber at tier 3 just because of her voice. Speaking of a voice I love, Slothies. Slothy reminds me so much of my cousin, I guess. Like, I'm trying to think. She's married to my cousin, so I guess that's my cousin by marriage. Just like, I don't know. I feel like the two of them are very similar to me. So Slothy has that like familiar face, like comfortness to me too. Mostly good, little family emergency. Oh, things mostly good. Okay. How was yours? Mine was interesting. Mine was I went to a Spamapalooza yesterday. So it's this cookout where everybody makes a dish that has spam in it. One of the ingredients has to be spam. I made spambalaya, so it was mostly well received from what I could tell. I had several people tell me they really liked it, which made me feel good because there were some good dishes there. Hello there, True Celt. How are you? The mortuary assistant that has Twitch chat integration. Dr. Wes Anderson, congrats on being first. Who was first today? The Spooky. That's right. I love the random names being thrown around. Actually, I have to go run to a guild meeting. It's a test guild meeting, so not as fun as your guild gatherings. Oh, sorry, Book Punk. I love we just all yell each other's names. Very Cheers vibes happening. Yes. Hey, Drewski, what's going on? Ayo. Drew Gooden made this video about a movie called Christmas Mail. And I don't know, for some reason, just everybody saying names right then just made me think of that. There's a video, there's like, he talks about how empty Hallmark Christmas movies really are. Because there's a scene he shows of this other movie where it's just people saying Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, for like 3 minutes to each other. And that's what everybody just saying names reminded me of. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Anyway. I'm going to put the gorgeous voice TikToker in SCN on stream. Yes, please do. Please do. I don't think it does, but it's a spooky game. Oh, okay. For sure. I've actually seen very short bits and pieces of that game, Peachy. Spooky season's going to be pretty lit, I think, as the kids say. Christmas mail or mail, M-A-I-L, like postal service. It's basically about it's a terrible Christmas movie, but it's so bad it's good. It's like for the memes, it's really, really good. One of those sounds spicy. It does, right? How's it going, guys? Going well. How about yourself, Drewski? Did you have a good weekend? Good extended weekend, I hope. Spooky season is going to be bussin'. It's going to be dripping with litness. Facts, no cap, inkjet printer. Oh, gosh. Inkjet printer. I'm hip and down with it. You are. How do you do, my fellow kids? Gosh. New lingo, inkjet printer. I gotta know that one. It goes with facts, obviously. Gosh. Friends, what do you say? Should we play some Dinkum today? Should we play a little Dinkum? I gotta say, I peeked in at Koro's VOD. Since she's been playing some Dinkum, and her village is way cuter than mine. Way cuter than mine. But, so, excuse me. But I would like to get my village to be pretty cute too. Peachy and I must be in heat. Always, Koro. Not true. Is Gucci still a thing? Like to say something is Gucci? I mean, I say it, I mean, for what it's worth. But you're Gucci, Peachy. Nice. That kind of rolls off the tongue with the double cheese sounds. It's definitely true, Koro. I have to show you. I have to show you. Yeah, let's try playing a little Dinkum today, huh? Some fresh dinks this morning. I still say a lot of things, Lutz. That's fair. That's fair. I also say a lot of things that, you know, probably aren't that cool. Time to get dinky. I don't know why that made me think of the Cha-Cha Slide song. And this time, we gonna get dinky. We don't dink shame here, boys. Your Dinkum playthroughs be fresh, dripping, busting, no cap. Sharpie permanent marker on a dry erase board can erase those facts. Oh gosh. What's Dinkum? It's pretty much satisfactory, Wes. It's pretty much just satisfactory. All right, let's bring you all in. I'm gonna have a black screen for a second here. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Wes was first today, yes. So pay within an hour of stream start. Inconceivable. Now you are one of the cool kids. That you are. It does have some elements from Civ 4. Oh, too true. Too true. Dinkum is serotonin. Serotonin. Wow. We're all like a million years old. This is awesome. Loot Spanky Owl, baby. Anybody want a peanut? Gandhi is in Dinkum? Wait, he is? I think we got this pirate hat last time, which is pretty awesome. So here's my island. I need to make this this area over here a lot nicer, but we'll get there. I've also tried to think about, like, what's the best way to do this? Do we work on cuteness or do I work on recruiting people? What's the best thing to do? Those of you that have far surpassed me in Dinkum now, what should I do? Recruit? Make my garden area or, you know, just all around house area look cuter? Or do we, let's see, how did I get there? Under tasks, yeah. I need 5 permanent residents. I suppose I can only really recruit people when they're visiting, huh? So random, I don't like peanuts, but feel so inclined to say yes? What do I have to do for it? Oh gosh, we lagged. He's the final boss in Dinkum and he nukes your island if you don't win in a no-hit run. Oh gosh. Gotta love the Gandhi nuking. Right. Why do you run around in tidy whities? Oh, good point. Okay, so so I don't have it with me. Let's see, John, I think it was John. John was giving away a holiday hat as long as somebody traded him any other piece of clothing. That was the only piece of clothing I was willing to part with. And it turns out the holiday hat wasn't even that great. So, but I can't wear the holiday hat on my pants, unfortunately. So, Jackaroo capture reward. Okay. Increase reward for capturing a Jackaroo for a limited time. You receive your reward the next day in the mail. Oh, 15K. Okay. Bring capture Jackaroo to drop off point for an increased reward. Okay. Let's freaking do this. I actually have a animal trap. There's a Jackaroo running around right here. Maybe I can catch it. I've never caught an animal before in this game, so I'm kind of curious how this will go. But there's, you guys can see there's a trap right over there. And I do have an animal drop-off point. There's a quote from the Princess Bride. Jersey yelled in because he... Oh, gotcha. That makes a lot more sense now. I have seen Princess Bride, but only recently. That was the first time I had seen it, just a couple years ago. For people to stay on Spanky Isle sounds sketchy. I know, people should just want to stay here on their own. It's just that awesome. Let's get this simple animal trap ready. And put it like... There we go. All right. So do I Does the jackaroo just go there on its own, or? Hop on in there, jackaroo. Ha ha! Yes! It's so cute, though. How do I keep it as a pet? Oh my gosh. My pirate hat is clipping through. Yes. Okay, we're gonna... I did accept the thing, the task, right? F John, man. John's a little sus, to be honest. He really is. At least you didn't break the game and get stuck in an endless falling loop. Not this time. How you doing, Nomi? Do I drop it here? What? It gets picked up in a frickin' balloon? Who's up there? Who's up there? Did we just send that jackaroo to its death? No, I've changed my ways. I do not kill fluffy animals anymore unless they deserve it. All right. Such a small boxworm, cruel. Cora just says WTH. John, hate that guy. Is he still totally obsessed with you, Coro? Freaking John wants to play strip poker with you. John can't afford to be giving away hats. He needs them himself. Oh, the Princess Bride, you keep on using this word. I do not think you know what it means. You've never seen it, Peachy? I hadn't until pretty recently, and a lot of people were like, how in the world have you never seen this? And I said, I don't know. There are a lot of movies out there. There are just a lot of movies, you know? Gotta clean up my island here. We're getting a little dirty. Suspected spam call. Yeah, I shan't be answering that. Gonna deliver him to John's glue factory. He did look really sad in there. I should have set him free. I needed the 15K though. We gotta make this town. We gotta get this town booming. Business is not booming right now, you know? Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5. Hey, Nidalicious. Hey. Oh, Nidalicious, I have to tell you this. So you started playing that song. I had set my phone down and was just relaxing, listening to the music. And it was probably halfway through the song, I realized, oh my gosh, he's playing Push It. This has got to be because of our conversation yesterday. And sure enough, I look at chat and you're like, got one coming up here for you. That was amazing. That was amazing. So, friends, if you are not following Nidalicious, you know what? Here, I've got a button for this. I don't know what you're doing. You need to. Go listen to some sick beats, all right? Never to be seen again. It's like the Hunger Games. That was actually kind of sad, I'm going to be honest. But at least I'll be rolling in my 15 dinkery dues. I didn't kill him myself, so all's fair in love and jackaroo capture, I guess. I cry every time I have to send them off. It was pretty sad. Kanga was never seen or heard from again. He and Fletch have been acting sketchy as heck. Oh, is this like a Mayor Lewis and Marnie kind of thing? Fletch has the hots for John. Oh, I bet. Exclamation dirty. Once you've seen it, it'll be wub to wub. Answer on speaker, we could have fun. I've done that before. Brings us together. I put Push It on my wife's labor soundtrack. Did you actually? No, you didn't, Drewski. You did, didn't you? Fletch is a bit like Linus. Oh, I have no resource and need you to give me stuff. At the same time, I'll give you diamonds for some fish. I think I'm going to make some more path options. We don't have anybody visiting today. So let's work on prettifying our home over here. Also, prettifying this path to get over here would be nice because it's rather not good. This bridge, it's kind of a land bridge, which is a little weird. Do I have a shovel anymore? Or, oh, you know what? I fought the alpha jackaroo, and just in case I was gonna die, I decided I would set my stuff down. I actually murdered that alpha jackaroo without cheesing him. It was a cheese-free fight, if you can believe it. if you can believe it. Let's put this. Yeah, there we go. It was solid. Definitely a better fight than the last time I fought one. So we're going to build up this land over here a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I did that in Ring of Fire. Both were surprised. Oh, you know what? I have a wheelbarrow. I keep forgetting about this, don't I? Where'd I put it, though? Oh, I put it over here. That's right. I want to test this out. I've never tested this out. I have over 3,000 tracks in that. Oh, wait, hang on. Just go through. I wanted Mr. Peachy to do that for my first Labor soundtrack. He declined. Really? Calling you now, Delicious. I don't know how I wasn't already. Ooh, look at this. Is kind of fun to drive. So how many, does it go up these bumps? Let's test this out. I'm assuming it does. It's only one up. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Because that would be some realism we don't want. I'm guessing this gets heavier and harder to push. I'm going to take the land from over here. I'm going to flatten this area out a little bit. Let's see. It holds 1, holds 2. Oops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might hold 8. 9. 10. It holds 10, I bet. Yeah, it holds 10. Okay. You have a whole backstory for Fletch. Can we hear it? Oh, it doesn't make it heavier. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Me likey this. Me likey this a lot. We're gonna build this area up. Oh, is it gonna look kind of weird? It's not yellow. Oh gosh, I didn't even think about that. The different dirt types. Do you want to push it and the final countdown? You wanted that? Like you don't think that that would have, like that wouldn't have made you mad? The reason I'm doing this is I wanted to actually kind of decorate this area a little bit. Instead of it just being like a single strip of pathway here. I don't know. What do we think about that red, like the clay kind of look? It looks a little, I don't know. We could always dig this back up. It's ruined. It's not ruined. We could gather from somewhere else. We could go find another beach. It doesn't need to be built on sand necessarily. And honestly, a lot of this is going to be paved and stuff anyway. I just didn't want it to be a weird land strip like that's that long. It just seemed odd. That's all. Oh, wheelbarrow is empty now. Hopefully I don't push this thing into the water. That would be sad. You're just a horrible person, that's why. Well, you just lost yourself a follower. Trying to keep it under 800. I cannot believe it. Wait, what can't you believe? Hang on, can I scroll up? Oh, I can't unless I leave this. I missed something here. I have over 3,000 tracks in that folder. I just happened to find that track after you checked in. Didn't even know I had it. Had to play it when I found out. That was awesome, though. Super awesome. Because it was so funny. I was just sitting there listening, and it just all of a sudden dawned on me. I was like, this is because we talked about it. And then I even told Mrs. Magoots, hang on a second. I have to pull up chat real fast. Is this a kissing book? Ragdoll physics with a wheelbarrow would be interesting, though. Hit a rock and go flying over the top. I have to say, I'm glad that that's that's not the case. That would be pretty freaking funny, though. Maybe a mod, you know? Just make a mod for it. That's fine. Oops. Moving a little too fast. We got some grass growing over there now. You need a wheelbarrow. Been trying to build a land bridge one shovelful at a time. Oh gosh. Yeah, that would be a lot. That would be a lot. I don't think it'll take that many wheelbarrows to finish this up. I took some of the land from over here earlier, as you can see. Oop, about fell in. Here we go. This area, this part right here is rather deep, but it's not all deep. No, not there. There we go. Does it stain it forever? Look at that. Now it's brown there. Interesting. A cool little mechanic. How big of a land bridge are you trying to make, Spooky? Because that would be... I considered it. I mean, I made this a land bridge, but it wasn't too bad. Work harder, not smarter. Really how I've lived my life. Honestly, same most of the time. I could also use some of the land over on the other side, because that one definitely will be getting flattened out. This area, I don't know how much of it I'm going to truly want to flatten out, but surprisingly not much made me mad during the first pregnancy. Harley was easy. I didn't even use the "you did this to me" line as I was pushing. If Mrs. Magoots and I ever do have a child, I feel like I'll get that one. I'll get that one for sure. I'll get that one throughout the pregnancy. I'm pretty confident in that. I'm actually not feeling the need to pick up those grass seeds, if you can believe it. I'm not. Just use the dirt to build up to below the surface and use sand on top. That's not a bad idea either. Not a bad idea. Let's give that a shot. I could take sand from over down the shoreline. So we leave it like this. Missed the spot I was actually going for. No! Do we want... I mean, then again, it is going to be hidden, like I said. Whoops. What happens to that seaweed? Just gone forever? Has anybody tried playing this with a controller? I feel like it might actually be easier. Okay, backing up is not going to do it for me. Pretty long, been a painful process, I bet. Kind of hoped you'd fall in. Aw. Well, you got what you wished for. Move it over as two bridges with little island in between. I could do that too. Michelle actually said maybe make a second bridge. That would maybe look a little better. Actually, probably would look better. I could actually dig this stuff out and just make a second bridge that starts like right here. Those bridges are super easy to make because it's just stone and concrete. Oh, I can't dig that up. Can I dig this one? Nope. They got stumps on them, so I can't dig them. Can you dig it? No, I can't. I'm sure it'll happen. Yeah. If you dig up sand and replace it with earth, you'll get more grass. If you dig up sand and replace it with earth, you get more grass. I'm not sure. Koro and Spooky and anybody else playing, do you guys get these like super high def textures at like a certain part in the day? Or is that something weird going on with my game? Because most of the time they don't look that high defy. They just kind of, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, maybe I should do that instead. Okay, let's, oh. There we go. I don't want to lose this wheelbarrow. Let's actually leave that. Let's do this. Let's build this bridge. We'll build a second bridge and see what that looks like. I need stone and bags of concrete. Do I have more? Bags of concrete. No concrete in there. Do I have more stones? I do have more. No. Wait, where'd the stones go? I have 3 stones? I gotta have more than that. Hang on a second. Did I really make that? Oh, you know what? I did make that much. I just remembered. I made all this, like, all these different paths just to test them out. Okay, so I gotta get more stone. I caught Koro using my DMCA free mix the other. That was sweet. Controller would be good for this game. I think so too. Me thinks so too. Do I have any foods for energy? 8. 15. I did not really bring any energy foods. Are there any tree limes over here? Yes. I've noticed that sand gets very duney. Okay. Yeah, so it's the same. Very duney around sunset. Gotcha. We'll get a couple more rocks. I don't need too many. Not just a boulder. It's a rock. All right. Make this the last one here. Okay. It is a lovely mix. It is. I need to use it myself. Can't take credit for the actual music. I just put them together in a continuous way. Gotcha. Thinking a pair of bridges in line with the front door of your tent. Oh, like right here? Like through this way? Perhaps that would work. In which case, though, if I build this bridge, I'm going to have to actually destroy some of this land. Well, not destroy it, but, you know, replant it. Okay, bridge takes like 5 stones and 2 concretes or something. 15 and 4. I was real close. I actually do need to do more mining. World is only 4K between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. That would be pretty interesting. So I actually need kind of a lot more stone. I need 19 total stones. And I currently have 15. I need 4 more. My copper pickaxe is kind of taking a beating as well. 4 more. I think I can get that. Before my character falls asleep. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of close, though. He's lagging. He's dragging. My typing has degraded entire words more often. I think I need a cognition test. Missing entire words? Sigh. Just need coffee. You've had coffee today? More coffee? We actually did go to a wedding. I didn't say that in my weekend plans. We went to a wedding for my cousin on Saturday, and it was a double kind of coffee day. That's how I got the. Wait a minute, there are a couple bugs here. Don't have my freaking bug net though. Dang it! Hang on. I want to catch this spider. Spider. Yeah, I went to my cousin's wedding, and it was a double coffee day. That's why I got that giant. Oh my gosh, that's why I got that giant pumpkin cream cold brew. I never tried the Dunkin' Donuts version. I'd only ever had the Starbucks. Was it 4 bags of concrete? I think it was. 4 bags. I would like to try some more Dunkin' Donuts coffee, though, or just, I guess it's just Dunkin' now. It's not really Dunkin' Donuts anymore. I think coffee orders have too many syllables in them. They do. They do. What's funny, though, is that coffee drink was giant. I showed up to the reception with it. There was, excuse me, time in between the ceremony and the reception. And my sister just started cracking up when she saw it. And I was like, well, I mean, it was only 30 cents more to get the larger size. And it was like a lot more coffee, so that's why I did it, Your Honor. All right. Crafting this brick bridge. Okay. And let's see. Because I think because there is land there currently, it's not going to stretch out the full way, is it? And I would want it, it'd have to be an equal bridge in order to look good. Let's put this, maybe if I stand here. Yeah, see, it's making a short bridge because there's already land there. I got to figure out how many pieces this one covers, how many squares it is. I think it's easiest to swim it, but my character will drown if I try swimming right now. Let's go to sleep. Bit discombobulated today. Was woken up too early by Dr. Lish yelling at me over the phone about car not starting. Toyota don't brake, huh? It's totally dead. Wait, what? Uh-oh. So is it okay, or is it still not running? You see that picture I posted of the cold brew? I was literally half a gallon movie theater size. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I think you're still awake from that. I did see that. Where did that come from? Ooh, someone's visiting the island, and they have like a puppy paw. Animal research. We received the animal you sent us. The specimen will be studied and released back into the wild unharmed. There we go. Okay. Good. Good. What's this? We returned your simple animal trap. Oh, nice. Okay. Cool. They put it in my mailbox, though. I don't know how they did that. Very impressive. Right, let's count the number of squares. It's a fun thing to do. So it's on this. So it goes over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a total of 12 squares long, but it goes over 10. So I'd have to leave this square right here. So it would we need to dig out this. 1. It's actually, we'll put this in a pile over here. 1, 2, 3. This is fun, right? 4. 5. 6. 7. Hey, Michelle, double rainbow. I mean bridge. Was that 7? Or was that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 still. Okay. We got 8, 9, and 10. So then we got to do the same thing over here. I think this will be fine. Is it okay to only dig it 1 deep, or does it need to be 2 deep? Might need to be 2 deep. You could have a bit of land between the 2 bridges to make it look better. There will be, I mean, there'll be the land that it connects on. Do you think that'll be enough? We could also try, we could try it both ways. Because we can, well, we can't pick up the bridge, but we can at least preview it, I suppose. Trying to make some cool sand art here. No, not that one. You dink. We want to go over here. Hey, no one. How you doing? Does that say pee-pee tingle? Ooh. Oh, my. Pee-pee tingle. We should try to build a giant pyramid. 12-volt battery just had a hiccup because it was a bit old. Friend got it running after just looking at it for a little while, so the 12-volt could wake up and get some juice from the hybrid battery. She went and replaced it at the Toyota Center. So should get it for 7 to 8 years now. Nice. There you go. Doing pretty good. Thank you. Of course. I'm doing quite well myself. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking, my friend. Had a good weekend all in all. Okay, that seems like... So, do we think that that's ugly? The 2 bridges there? I think that looks all right, doesn't it? Do we think we need some land in between them? It looks pretty good. You can destroy bridges once you make them, right? So we could always redo it at some point. I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. That sounds kind of suggestive, but I don't know what that is. That looks good to me. Can you put flowers under it? Good question. Good question. The land might be shallow. It might be shallow enough there to do so. I think it looks good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks. I think it looks kind of cool. It's a little bit of a weird dip in there, but it actually looks kind of pretty. Lutz is a fake emo. What song is that? Just based on the lyrics, it's not sounding familiar. Would you guys rather me lie and be like, oh, nice. In Too Deep, Sum 41. Okay. Yeah. I'll be honest. I didn't really listen to much Sum 41. Never really did. Oh, can I not put this down there? I guess not. Sum 41 is a bit more punk rock than emo, though. To be fair. Yeah, I didn't listen to a whole lot of them. Very little. All right, I could put a nice sculpture there on the sand. Fat Lip was amazing, too. I'm good. It's a little heart bridge, though. You are correct, Michelle. So let's go see the visitor. Let's go check out the well, check out the visitor. Maybe. Get rid of this this land that's kind of popping up. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put it down here. So we don't have random. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I decided against it. Oh. Well, that's convenient. That is rather convenient. There's some treasure right here. Well, treasure's maybe a little bit of a strong word there. I'll do in the pop punk voice because I'm in too deep. Okay. Nice. Nice. Instead of going under. All right. There, that makes me feel a little better. Yay, treasure. Technological garbage. I know, it's rather not great. Rather not great, unfortunately. Let's take these out. I just want my little village to be pretty. Okay, I guess we're swimming back. Really? Wait. Dang it. Okay. All right, game. You win. You win. I'll put that there for now. What would happen if could I bury a fish? If it swam right there, just as I was putting the dirt down, would it be buried? Probably not. Be pretty funny, though. After taking the car to Toyota twice to get it fixed, my claim is the tire pressure sensor not being reset between winter and summer tires and battery going low are not breakages, so Toyota doesn't break still applies. Claim is if I can't fix on my own, it's broken. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, a difference between like routine maintenance and actual like fixages. Toyotas do have a tendency to last a long time, that's for sure. Oop, I'm already tired. Awesome. Put this back. All right. If you did, would it grow more fish? That'd be a great idea. That'd be great. Actually, I do need more fish. Make some loot fisk. I gotta this energy. Hang on. Quandongs give some energy. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't I have some quandongs? Nothing else. They're just fun to say. All right, let's go meet our new neighbor, or hopefully new friend. Very nice tent here. Maybe I'll put the spear away. Irwin. The name is Irwin. How do I feel about that? Off cells are old Toyota Prius, still going strong. That's the reason I want a Toyota. This time they have superb durability. Except one thing is like, man, if you touch, like if you even look at a Toyota wrong, they have the super lightweight like bodies now too. If you even look at one wrong, it can get dented. Or, well, it just kind of shatters. Don't tell me, you're Lutz, right? Absolutely wonderful to meet you, mate. I'm Irwin. Oh, I already told you that, right? I'm visiting Spanky Isle trying to find a home for some beautiful little creatures. If you have a handling license, come by and talk to me. There's nothing more bonza than looking after a beautiful little creature. Hope you can help me out, Lutz. Okay. Let's do a little, ask for you here. Got a job for me? Hey, would it be too much trouble for you to catch fly? You can usually catch fly in the bushlands this time of year. I can do that, I guess. It's also, let's see, a baby chook. That's baby chook. She's a cutie, right? If you got a good home for her, she's all yours for 5K. Yes. Now, I think we should give her a name. Oh, what's the baby chook's name? Irwin, like Steve Irwin. I know. I know. Love that my friendship fruit trees are paying dividends. They are. They are. Although I do have to move them. Got my wife a Highlander and she loves it. I named it after Connor McLeod. Nice. That is an old Toyota pickup as well, but we went with a Subaru last time. Nug? Chick and Nug. Okay. Chooks Magoots. Chooks McGooks. Actually do kind of like that. Chooks McGooks. This is so great. I've popped Chooks McGooks in this animal box. Please take her to a new home and release her. I'm going to miss her. I have to find a way to like, do you have to fence her in? Animal food? Farm animals can munch on this. That will be 100? No, I'm good. Animal feeder? That's an animal feeder. Put animal food in here to feed animals. I do need that. Okay. Got my first animal friend. We're almost up to the 3,500 that I need for, I think I was going to do the deep mines. Read up a bit on their production process. Most companies, I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. That way, something weird doesn't happen and all of a sudden Irwin's gone. I think it's Robert, but I still wept. The guy's head just went 360 degrees. Oh, they do. They do that sometimes. That's... Wait, this is... Can it live in this? I built this nest. Can it live here? Guess we're going to find out. Hey! Yeah! Oh. It just went through its nest. Okay. What can I do? Pet Chooks Magooks. Chooks Magooks. Aww. I can pet it as many times as I want. Okay, I gotta set up the feeder now, though. Feeder. We'll put it here. And then I do have animal food somewhere. In here? Or is it in here? There it is. Nice. Aww. Hopefully the crocodile doesn't come over here and... The game would... It's not that kind of game, is it? Where you going? I'm still gonna pet you. Because you're so dang cute. If anything happens to that little chicken, I will commit a crime. Exactly. I will as well. Are these different colored? There's some tin. There we go. He may be possessed. Bro's head is whipping around. Bobblehead croc hunter. Yeah, if a croc eats this, I'll be very upset. I do need to contain the chicken. How do I pick it up? Don't worry, it's Lutz. Something will happen. It's most likely Lutz will eat it. Oh, gosh. You're like Rosita from B99. There's food over here. I think I do need to contain it. I think you're right. Fencing is relatively easy to make, if I recall. I just need gumwood. Gum log and Spinifex resin. Ooh, made from burnt Spinifex tuft. I'm gonna get 8 of those though. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna move this. We're gonna move this. We're gonna move it behind the house. I'm not actually sure where I want to put it. We'll put it over here. Hopefully the bird will eventually go back and live in it. Tell which... Oh, the arrow's pointing that way. Okay. Oh, shoot. The animal food's gone. Okay. I gotta make more. It's pretty easy to make. Requires 10 grass seed. Okay. I've got that, though. I've got 135. Will that do? All right. Let's build a little fence. I need Spinifex. Where are the Spinifex at? Are they in here? Yes. One of each of those. And then, was it gumwood logs? How many of those do I need? 2? Oh, shoot. Yeah, these are pretty cheap. Hey, Eat Bacon, how you doing? Yeah, I don't really, we don't really do too much backseating, but I do sometimes ask for help, and in which case, that's when I do need people to help me out with some things. My baby is with the mechanic folk. Welcome back though, Octi. I was trying to see if I missed any other messages of yours. But welcome back, Octi. It's good to have you back. Hopefully the car fixing goes swimmingly. Only had this chicken for a day and a half, but if anything happened to it, I will kill everyone in this room and then myself 1000%. Why is nudge mod only? That's a good question. That's a good question. I thought I had changed that. Apparently not. I'm gonna go collect some gum logs. Saying Spook is 0 for 2 on commands today. Dang, you're just gonna call him out like that? Reminding me that I'm only an honorary mod and my sword is cardboard. Oh gosh. I gotta get the axe back. Back that axe up, baby. There we go. I'm gonna go get us some gum logs. That chick is very far away now. What do I do to get it? How do I get it back? Do I catch it in the net? There's gotta be a way to pick it up. I mean, it'll go to sleep in its little coop, right? And there's food. I can pet it, but I can't pick it up. A little worried about that. Have you seen Koro's farm? Don't be jelly. Oh, I'm jelly. I am jelly. I have seen Koro's farm. Koro was geared up for Dinkum from all her time at my time at Porsche. Time. Yeah, I never did play any of my time at Porsche. If you lose the chick, we all riot. Is it too late? Should I nudge? Yeah, up to you. Feel free. Feel free. I should change that command to make it more accessible. No harm in that one being more accessible. All right, we've got 16 gum logs. This ought to do. Hope I won't have anything going on tomorrow morning, so I can tag in a bit and do manual labor for it. You don't need to do that. I mean, you're definitely welcome to come into the farm, but you don't need to do all the manual labor. All right. Let's make at least 3 of these. All right. Let's see how much coverage we can get with this. We'll put it. Oh, that's interesting. Does not look quite like what I expected it to look like. Not quite. Also, is this really going to contain it? A second. One other thing I forgot to check. Is there a gate? I guess I just jump over the fence. I don't see a gate anywhere. We should all join. Feel free. Feel free. I'll need some more crude fencing. Also, I think I'm going to plant some grass in there too. I think I will. I got to leave it open though. Isn't the chicken shorter than the fence? It sure would seem that way. And I don't see a gate. I got to leave one open here. Where's the chick? Did you lose her? Can you lose her? Oh my gosh. Is she dead? Oh no, she's asleep. Can I pick her up? I'm going to leave one open for right now. She's asleep over here. How do I pick her up? I mean, my character could carry her in a box. What in the world? So when I first got her, she went straight to the pen. She needs food. Must be outdone by loots. I'm doing an all achievements run of auction not included. The first important one, which is the only timed one, is called carnivore. Eat 400,000 calories of critter meat. So I'm ranching cute little animals so they can lay eggs and I can evolve them from their base form into their final form, barbecue. Wow. That is impressive and extremely diabolical. All right, there's animal food right there. Use the whistle emote to move the chick. Okay, let's try that. I don't remember. Is it enter? Need to be closer. I love this version of Pokemon. You have to wait till the morning. I petted her. Yeah, I might have to wait till morning. She's not moving during sleep right here. I really feel like I should be able to pick her up. What if I use my animal trap? Trap them while they're sleeping. Okay. Well, don't know what to do. That was a good idea. Maybe I just gotta wait till she's awake. I'm gonna leave this open here for now. Okay, and then let's put some food in this baby here, or if I can stack foods. I can't stack foods. Okay, all right. Oh, I never caught that dude a fly. Well, whoops. There's still time. Let me eat some quandongs. All right. Can I find the question is I'm probably going to find the problem is I'm probably not going to find any flies at this time of day, am I? Oh, there's a croc right there. I was like, where's the fight? I caught a cricket. Cool. You don't see any flies buzzing around currently. They're going to be fireflies at this time of night. Shoot. I meant to do that and I messed up. I always wonder what the whistle was for. Yeah, I never tried that. No, hopefully I can use it. Do I have a fly in inventory? I don't. Okay. Whew, what's your whew for? What was that all about, Granny? Practice smelting. I already did that. Wait, I could do it again? Oh, I could have done another one. I did not realize that. Okay. Let's see. Bring 5 tin ores. Yeah, I'm going to accept it. No reason not to. We need named a room design evolution chamber. New players usually ask how evolutions work in games. They answer that attacking or drowning critters evolve them into meat for barbecue. Usually replaces a smile or two. Oh gosh, that's really evil. Pretty simple design. If a critter is detected in the room, close the door and fill the room with water until there's no longer a critter in the room. Oh, wow. That's sad. But also, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, I guess. All right. 2 days of earning 0 dinks, although I did technically earn some the previous day. All right, let's go get the chick. Chick is not over here. Still asleep. Sleepy chick. What's your favorite Pokemon game? I just found out that my wife has never played a Pokemon game in her life. Oh, yes. Yes, thank you, Michelle. That is, I think that's gonna work. I gotta get the fencing ready. Wait, it started running towards me. Yeah, there we go. I was just maybe a little too far. Welcome to your new home, Chicky. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. You saved the day. Now the chook shouldn't be able to get eaten by any crocodiles. And I'll expand this as needed. I think I will grow some grass in there though. Have plenty of grass seed. Let's actually put the grass seed. Go. That should work, right? Kind of nice. Burying stuff. I like it. Make sure I don't bury the chick, though. I'm going to say either OG Gold version, Ruby, or Heart Gold. The Gold Silver era is still peak Pokemon for me. 100% agreed. 100% agreed. Loved. I had Pokemon Crystal. That was my go-to. Look at it just chirping all around. Oh, it did already eat today. I see that now. All right. Am I on this row? I am. Okay, we're almost done with this. Do you have Heart Silver? She just started getting into Pokemon Go randomly. Oh, okay. Being able to do the whole Johto region, beat the Elite Four, and then go through all of Kanto. First introduction to shiny Pokemon. Enough variety, but still sub 300 total Mons, so I can keep track of them. Adding the friendship mechanics, amazing. Heart Gold, you can even have your Pokemon follow you around like Yellow version. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Sold my Heart Gold for $150 dues, and I regret it. How did you do that? Is that... was like... I'm trying to think of... I'm trying to wrap my mind around a game selling for that much. You bury the chicken, do you get a chicken tree? I might. I'm a little leery of that, though. Even I feel like I have to draw the line at live burials. All right, last square here. Here we go. Grass is planted all around. So hopefully the chick enjoys that. Best Crystal is getting gold version on Christmas Eve and silver on Christmas Day. Oh, dang. Dude, that's legit. Maybe you grow chickpeas. Still have a little pedometer Pokeball. Pokemon games hold their value. Actually, they appreciate value. It is grass planting. Hopefully the sand's not killing it. I am trying to plant some grass. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it does. I think I need to pave this area over here too. Pave. We pave our own path. We'll work on that at some point as well. Try it on the dirt. Feel like there should be a visual indication. Okay, let's try it. Like over here. Yeah, it seems like it should be all right. Because even that didn't show any indication. Hopefully it sticks. Yeah, hopefully. If not, I mean, not a huge deal. I have plenty of grass seed, although I am going to be turning a lot of it into animal feed. We also have these. Are these fully grown? I grew them randomly. I wanted to make the palm wood trees, so I'd have some a fresh supply of palm wood. But one second, friends. Got to check this message. Of course. Oh, I have a meeting at 10:30. Did not know that. Okay. Okay. All right. Did not know, but I have a meeting today at 10:30. It is what it is. So hopefully I do have to call it after this day in the life. But that's all right. I do have some things to sell too. Might as well grab some bugs on the way. I do need to work on well, I think I can pay off some debts. I'll do that, and then I need to work on the next deed. Can't remember. I don't know which one I'm actually paying off right now. It's probably John's store. John's Goods. Photo request. I still can't take any photos, I guess. Maybe eventually. How much? 70,000 in debt? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's all the money I've got right now. All right, well. Let's see. Licenses. Let's see. There's current deeds. Museum deed. Deed to build museum that will catalog all the island's wildlife. There's debt in this game. Yeah. If you buy a deed like for like a new building, you have to pay for that. So basically, it allows you to build it right away, but you don't. You know, you have to pay it off later. So. Museum and let's see, what was there something about the house? About my house. Talk about your home. Change the look of my house. Want to move my house. Change the look. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Didn't know I could do that. Different styles and colors. Okay, okay. Black. Oh, is this gonna cost me? I can make it a dome. Oh, I kind of like that flat. That's kind of nice. There sure is debt in this game. We can't escape it. Kind of like the dome and the flat, which are very opposite one another, but are these all? These are all the colors we get here. Huh. Okay. I like this one because it's very Hobbit-like. And then what is this? Oh, the windows. Let's go with those. Okay. What's the difference here? Oh, thicker trim, huh? Let's go with this. This actually makes it look quite a bit different. Main color and trim color. Okay, main color, if we make that dark, and then trim color light. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Or do we go with a light and dark trim? Yeah, like the other way. Okay. And then the roof, go with the dark or the light, or something in between, huh? Like that. The door, and that we don't color. All right. Oh, didn't know you could do that. How much is the next house upgrade? It costs 220. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. So then we got spend 1,000 dink. I should have gotten that. I did spend 1,000 dink. Collect 8 shells and do a job for someone. Okay, I do need to do all those things. I'm really close to this next license. Need anything? Belly is grumbling. Could I ask you to find me cheese? I'm gonna let you down, Fletch. From the windows to the walls. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna let her down. I have never found cheese before. Sell some things, and then I'll probably buy some things. Smooth slate, old gear. Do these, I mean, should I sell them? I'm gonna sell them. What the heck? What the heck? All right. They are not worth very much. Dang it. Dang it. I gotta buy something here. Now, let's see. What's about to break on me? My bug net's kind of low. Buy a new bug net. All right. And then we'll sell the old one. All right. Perfect. So we got one thing down. 8 shells, and then try to do a oh, I didn't ask John for what he needs done. Prime roast? What the heck? I have raw prime meat. Maybe I just have to cook it on a campfire. Cheese, though. What the heck? How am I supposed to find cheese? Oh, look at that house. Isn't that something? Look at that. Wish I could change the mailbox color now. All right. Oh, animal food. Our chick's still having a blast in there. Okay, so now we need, let's see. I've got this raw prime meat. Try to make it a roast, I guess, using the campfire. See how that goes. It's kind of crappy for John to take this from me. I killed a alpha jackaroo for it. I don't know that that's going to do it. It just says cooked prime meat. Cooked perfectly. Okay, I'll try that to see if it works. I don't think that's going to be it, though. Is there a roast in here? Prime roast. Okay. Raw prime meat, potato. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not making that for him. I don't have any of that stuff. None of it. That's what he wanted. Okay, well. Has to be raw prime meat. Well, oops. Hang on to that, I guess. All right. Collect more shells, and I'm not gonna be able to do any tasks for anybody today, so that sucks. Fall just short. Just short of it. 3325. So, but next time I'll be able to get it. 3,500 to get this stupid deep mine license. I think the next thing to do is to work on paths. All right, well, probably best for me to just go ahead and call it an early day. Early as in like in the game. But I do have a meeting coming up shortly, so I think I better run to that as well. And it's just probably the right thing to do, unfortunately. This will get us a save here. All right. Friends, it's that time. We have a visitor today, or you know, this next day in game here. It's Thread Space. That's interesting. Thank yous. I have some thank yous to give out. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today. Had a great time as always. We chatted like schoolgirls for a while there. Koros, thanks so much for the 200 gold coins. Coleman, as well as Octi, for being here and being the mod squad for the day. Peachy Stars, Octi, and Mrs. Magoots for the subs. And our Ko-fi members are Bookpunk, Coleman, Iron, Phil, Fresh, Curry, Delicious, Peachy, and Spooky Deer. Thank you so much for all the support, my friends. And also for sharing some of the ideas with me too, as we kind of look into some of the YouTube content to see if it's something that we want to pursue. I think it is. So it's kind of a weird light back there, I think. Huh. Not had that problem before. Maybe I might have bumped a light. But take care, you as well, Delicious. Have a fantastic day. You as well, Drewski. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves and others. I'll see you soon. Bye.